and we are going to head into our next topic of the conversation. And I would like to spotlight for the UFC 261, and that is Uriah Hall. Okay, so this is the man of the hour, Uriah Hall. His height is 6 foot tall, 185 pounds. He's got a reach of 79 inches. He was born on July 31st, 1984. And at UFC 261, he'll be taking on the former middleweight champion, Chris Weidman. Okay, guys. Um, Uriah Hall right now, he's on a bit of a winning streak. He is 1-4 within his last five fight, and he's riding a 3-5 winning streak as of this moment. And he has beaten his last four wins. He's beaten Christoph Jotko, Bevan Lewis, and Tuno Carlos Jr. And his last win was at UFC Fight Night Hall versus Silva at on October 31st, 2020. And his only loss within his last fight was to Paulo Costa, the former title challenger to Israel Adesanya. Man, that is a pretty good record. And the reason why that he's on the spotlight right now is that he's, like I said, he is taking on Chris Weidman. You guys, oh my goodness, if he could win this fight coming up tomorrow night, he will put himself on a short list of the next title challenger to Israel Adesanya's title. I realized today is April 23rd, 2021. Dana White says that, well, it's Dana White. You have to take everything with a bit of grain of salt. That the next challenger to Israel Adesanya is Martin Vettori. Okay, let's just imagine if that was the case, that will be the next title challenger. Who will be next for Uriah Hall? My first pick, of course, is the rematch between him and Paulo Costa, because that was the last person that he lost to. And my second pick, which is honestly this is a bit unlikely, is that it's just the fact that, okay, well, it's Robert Whittaker. Like I said, I believe that this is a bit unlikely. It's just the fact that Robert Whittaker had just fought and defeated Kevin Gastelum, and he looked sorry, and Robert Whittaker looks really good within that fight. So yeah, that is a bit of a stretch if that does happen. But however, he will put himself in the mix. And let's just imagine for one moment that the UFC or and Dana White choose to make the Marvin Vettori versus Adesanya fight, or they will make Robert Whittaker versus Adesanya. Like I mentioned previously, is that he would put himself on a short list. It's just the fact that he could always co-main, or the UFC or Dana White could have him as a backup fight, assuming with the exception. Let's just imagine that they are gonna follow through and have Vettori versus Adesanya. And as we all know, Robert Whittaker, he believed that his next fight should be for the title. And if that's the case, this will clear the path for Uriah Hall being a backup fight. And you guys, a backup fight, a lot of people saying like, hey, it's a backup. It's like it's plan B. Yes, absolutely. That's what that is. But however, if you go to your fight camp, you made the weight, you show up and you went in and you made the weight. The UFC has been known to give you your show money, because essentially that's what happened. You showed up, you made the weight, but however, the fight continued, the fight go on. You will not be competed within that fight. The last time that this happened, I believe it was Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor #2, and the backup fighter for that matchup was Michael Chandler. And Michael Chandler said that he showed up, he got paid, and besides that, he did also mention that the experience by itself, just to be there, was priceless. And if that's the case, if the experience is priceless, how can you possibly say no? You showed up, you make the weight, and you're getting paid. And at the end of the day, that's what these guys are here for. They are here to get paid. And the best possible scenario is that, knock on wood, is that if if one of the headliner does follow through, you get to come in, you step in, you get paid for your show money, and you win the title. There's nothing wrong with that, man. There's absolutely 0% wrong with that. But however, before we get that far, the one thing that must happen at UFC 261 this Saturday is that he must come in and he's got to win. He's got to win against the UFC former middleweight champion, and that is Chris Weidman. And you guys, Chris Weidman right now, he is on a bit of a tough road as of this moment. I will make a quick video on him as well. It's gonna call Crossroad. But as for now, I am looking at Chris Weidman's record. Within his last 7 fights, he is 2-5 within the last 7 fights. And he just came off oh my goodness, I'm sorry. He just coming off a win at UFC Fight Night Lewis versus Allnecht on August 8th, 2020. And his opponent was Omari Akhmedov. And prior to that, he lost to Dominic Reyes, Jagre Sosa, Giga Musasi, Joel Romero, and Luke Rockhold. And his other previous win was at UFC Fight Night Weidman versus Gaslam. And he submitted Kevin Gaslam round 3, 3 minutes and 45 seconds into round 3. And that was at July 22nd, 2017. So since December 12th, 2015 until last year, which is August 8th, 2020, he's only got 2 wins, man. 2 wins for Chris Weidman. And to me, you know what, guys, I would like to call it is what it is. I believe that Chris Weidman, he is on a bit of a downswing within his career. And Uriah Hall, if he could pick up this win right here, I think that is going to be huge. That is going to be huge for his career. Okay. Well, that is my quick thought on the spotlight for UFC 261 of how this win right here for Uriah Hall is going to be big for him. It's going to be big for him. I can't wait. I am looking for this fight. So, yeah. Okay, you guys. I think that's pretty much it. How's it going, guys? Thank you for watching. If you have not, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And tell me what you think in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, as always, take care, be safe, and I will talk to you soon.